Alrighty. So, last time you guys were exploring the tower, saw some raiders approaching the beach, ran after them. They managed to destroy your boat before you got there, killed most of the raiders on the shore, and now you have the longboat with the raiders in it, sitting offshore, getting ready to shoot you guys full of arrows. So, um, let me grab.
Oh, I thought they were out of range now.
They saw you and swung back around.
Oh, okay.
So you've got Rolf and five allied raiders with you. The allied raiders are um, quickly forming into a shield wall. Yep. To give you guys some cover, but they are not going to be able to do any counterattacking unless somebody lands on the shore. So,
Yep.
looks like I don't have a map for this one. So, Thorin, you're up first.
We didn't have right. Since technically my pup is not here yet, it's just an NPC. It's hiding amongst the debris. And let me see. Let me get combat tracker up. I guess
You
I'll
can
take Raider
you can
Archer.
see there are several raiders who are rowing, as well as ones that are firing at you guys. So you're targeting one of the raider archers to shoot back.
Yep. I'm going to do my bonus action to mark the archer.
Okay.
I'm going to move out just enough to target the archer. I'm going to shoot a arrow. And then I'm going to move back behind the shield wall.
Okay.
Until I get my next arrow ready.
Okay. Go for it.
It was almost a 15.
Almost.
I just make him take almost. It was almost a 15/20.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, this is there. So
That everything for you?
yep, that was my movement. So I move back behind cover though.
Okay. You can advance the turn whenever you're ready. All right. So this one is going to fire his bow back at you, and it misses horribly. Doesn't even hit the shield wall. Oscar.
I imagine they're not even close enough, so I'll just join the shield wall.
All right. So you're throwing your shield on the shield wall as well?
Yes.
All right.
So basically, you're taking the dodge action.
Basically.
Or the dodge behind the shield action.
You see one of the raiders stand up and begin muttering for a moment, and the clouds above you begin to darken as thunder begins to boom forth. Yep, since you're on the shield wall, he's going to try that. Ooh. He calls down lightning on Asker, doing 16 points of damage. What was that?
Yeah, one hit point left. Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right, Bathos.
Well, how far away is the druid? Or whatever it is? I guess it's a druid. Just call that lightning.
Let's see here. Sorry, dog was insisting on dinner. The druid. The raiders are using short bows, so they have to be within 80 feet of you guys. Is at the moment is about where they're at.
Okay, I have a short bow, so I guess I'll shoot at the guy calling thunderclouds on us.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, I couldn't tell until he called down lightning on.
Miss.
Yep.
We're not
All
really
right.
any better than last week.
Nope, we aren't.
Is that everything for you?
I don't have any bonus actions yet.
Are you
Anybody
taking? Are you taking cover?
Yeah, I'll take cover behind the shield wall.
Okay. You're done. Go ahead and advance the turn. All right. Let's see. This one's going to shoot at Bathos. And he misses. Tora.
Okay.
Call down some lightning. Oh.
Well, I was looking up the use of elementalism.
I was going to say, if you really want to screw everything, since these guys are all in a long ship, if you hit fairy fire, everybody's going to take it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll do fairy fire.
Okay.
Do I?
So you
click
can,
on everybody, or...
yeah, you can control click on the different characters to target them.
Oops. That's not working.
Okay.
You keep targeting and then untargeting.
Oh, okay. It's not marking. Okay. I was expecting it to be marked somehow.
No, if you look at your character line, it'll say who you got targeted.
Okay. Leader 4.
Like the arrows, shoot the boat.
That is also an option.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, I broke the wrong. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can. It'll let me do the target friendlies, but not target enemies. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this a little easier.
Thank you, guys. I think on the map it allows you to, like, we have a map of
Well, yeah, but I don't have. Okay, hold on. There we go. Now they're all on the map. Now I should be able to.
Oh, we have a map?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
It's just they're. I was hoping that they'd be. I could make it there. Okay. Nope, that's coming from him. Where are you guys at on the map? Okay. I know what I need to do now.
Row the boat.
Okay, now you're targeting everybody.
Okay.
All right, and go ahead and apply the effect. There you go.
Okay, and then I will duck below the shield wall.
All right, and the druid is lit up.
Oh, yep. Cool.
You're ducking behind the shield wall. All right, that raider can't really do anything at the moment. All right. This one is going to fire at Tora. That'll miss. Firing at Rolf. Misses. Rolf will stand ready in case any raiders make it to shore, but he's waiting behind the shield wall as well. Thistle down.
Look over at Passer, play a little tune, and then healing word.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Yeah. And
It's a good healing word.
Yeah, that was a pretty potent healing word.
yeah,
Better than average.
he's a better than average singer.
La 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 la.
You have to take my word for it.
Rock star.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh,
well,
come on, we got to hear
You
that
said
wonderful
they will.
singing voice that you got there.
You know, I've been screaming all day, so I'm not in my usual, octave. But probably something along the lines of, it ain't that bad. Just keep on going.
Well, you got the Nordic throat singing going on, though.
There you go.
La 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 la.
After that, I guess you said they were under 80, but is it about 80 then?
it's right about 80 at the moment. Yes.
Okay, so they're out of range. That, I mean, I want to duck behind the shield wall, but can I use my action to antagonize the people on the boat by playing annoying music? Help them lose focus?
We are the champions.
Yeah, something along those lines, right? Gonna be kind of hard to focus when you're caught singing along to the music.
Or is it we will rock you?
Got a lot of queen going on.
I don't know. It seems to fit what the theme that the bard is looking for.
Yeah. Singing that I want to distract them so that their attacks are less advantageous. There's so many of them.
Yes. Well, the shield wall is at
They're
least
really-
keeping the arrows from hitting you guys at the moment, but most of them don't look all that great after that lightning strike.
Exactly. So, yes, I want to do what I can to distract them on the ship with my fabulous,
Okay.
fabulous.
Alrighty. If you're done, you can advance the turn.
Got it.
Yo.
And how fast is the ship moving per round?
You think it's going to cover about half the distance at a go, so
And
yeah.
question: is anyone rowing, or are they just
Yes.
doing the shield
Yes.
right now?
No, there are a series of archers that are currently rowing. I just am not showing them on the combat tracker to keep it less cluttered. But if you see any of them that says on boat, that means they're rowing.
All right, let me
So
know
there's-
when they get within 30 feet also.
Okay. Well, that'll be not this round, but not this coming round, but the following one. Yeah. All right. So that guy can't do anything this round. Thorin, it is your turn.
All right. Well, let's see if I can hit anything this round.
Don't think you had anything targeted. Who were you targeting?
The one I had the hunter's mark on, which was the first archer.
Okay. Yeah, that will miss.
Typical.
You probably have
Alright.
it on too.
That was one of the few.
See, that was unfortunately that was RNG. He made his saving throw. So do I drop one of my concentrations to?
Yeah, no, it happens. All right, his turn. He is going to fire back.
Of course, I did move back behind what's left of the shield wall,
Well, they're all still standing, barely.
or slash to the one of the burning long ships or whatever. Taking cover,
Okay.
it doesn't necessarily have to be the shield wall.
Yep. Okay. Asker, what are you doing?
Dodging again.
You taking the dodge action? Any bonus actions you would like to do? You are being attacked.
I can't do anything really until they're like 20 feet. I only have hand axes.
You are a barbarian.
I guess I can rage bonus action. Maintain
It's
it.
up to you.
Yep.
But
Do.
Does she have to get hit every round to maintain
the way I
it?
take it is basically if she is somehow threatened or with an attack. So if somebody shoots at her, if she's in the area of effect of something, whatever, as long as she stays basically in combat continuously, she's not gonna lose her rage.
As long as I don't spend my bonus action. They're all rage.
She pinches herself to keep the rage going.
I've known people who will have one of their allies carry around a needle and jab them for 1 point of piercing damage every round if they think they have to run a ways to get to the next fight just so that they don't lose their rage.
Or a bag of earthworms, and they just squish them every round.
Something like that, yes. All right, so Asker is dodging and raging. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh boy. I'd hoped somebody would have shot this druid by now.
I tried
Yep.
to.
I can't hit anything anyway, so it's like a combination of actions to hit it.
I know. Let's see.
And I didn't roll that high.
All right, calling lightning once more, but this time it's going down. The druid has recognized Hrolf is your guys' leader, so he's targeting Hrolf now. All right, 15 points of damage to Hrolf.
Ouch.
Can't do anything. He's rowing. He can't do anything. He's rowing. Athos.
Not bad. Shoot another full bow shot at the druid.
Go for it. That will hit, and since you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yep.
Nice.
And I don't know if that actually went on the druid or not.
Oh, nice.
Do that once first. So it takes 13.
Ah, he got a 21. Dang it.
Shenanigans. And then I'm going to go back behind the shield wall.
Okay. Alrighty. Another archer firing at Athos. That's going to miss. Tora.
All right, I will target the druid. And with a short bow attack.
Alright, that'll hit. Get him. Still made his save.
And then
What did he save again?
He's concentrating on call lightning.
Oh,
That's why I kept thinking, you guys really need to start shooting that druid.
we've been shooting the druid.
Yeah,
trying to.
trying to.
My attacks.
Yeah, but that's
I
on
hit
like a
one.
group of first levels.
True.
Barbarians start with hand axes, not bows.
Is that everything from Tora?
I think that's all I can do, and I'm gonna duck. Go
Duck?
back through the shield roll.
Okay.
That's it.
Somebody on the shield wall died?
No, just saying that they're ducking behind the shield wall. That
Actually getting cover.
That archer misses. I mean, aside from the druid, nobody else is, or none of my other guys are doing that great at hitting things. Oh, there we go. One of the archers finally hit Thistledown. Oh, for max damage. Okay, nice. Finally did something.
Oh no, he's taking out our healer. Kill him.
Hrolf will just keep holding ready to attack as soon as things are within range. Thistledown.
Alrighty. Thistledown's going to. So you said half. They're like 40 feet now, ish.
Yeah, they're about 40 feet.
Fantastic. So now, Thistledown's going to, in a little bit louder voice, cast vicious mockery at the druid.
Okay. I just realized one of the spells you had. That would be so funny.
Yeah, there's a couple. I've only got one left. I need to save it if the healer gets stupid.
Oh, I know, but I was just thinking if you used one particular spell and it worked, it would be hilarious.
You know what spell would be absolutely funny? Casting on top of a boat? Shatter.
That would be hilarious, yes. But he does not have that. But one of the ones he does have would be quite funny to watch what would happen.
Yeah.
Great on fire.
Yeah. So let's see. You
Bonfire
say-
would be a funny one too. But you're mocking who?
The druid.
Okay, go for it. He passed.
Of course he did. So let's see. Yep. So it's got nothing then. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give. I'm trying to think of who's even in it. I give inspiration. That this is new. I guess the bardic inspiration. I'm gonna give it to Betos.
Okay.
Okay.
So. Sorry. I'm trying to target 2 people.
You should actually have 3 of those. You can always drag the icon just straight to Bathos, even up at the top, and it'll apply the effect to him. You don't have to necessarily find him and target him for that.
I get to choose if I want to use it, right?
Yep.
Do I grab the purple thing and drag it? Is that the part you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, instead of just clicking it, just drag it to his icon up at the top, and it should apply that to him. There you go.
Cool.
All right. The final raider. He can't do anything. Next round. All right. Thorin, they're about 10. They've moved within 30 feet. They're about 10 feet offshore right now.
Oh, hell, they're already going to land, so it wouldn't do a damn bit of good then. So
What were you going to do?
I was going to light their sails on fire with druidcraft, start my campfire in their sails.
Ah. Gotcha.
But that would be just a waste now. 10 feet, they'll be here at the end of the round, so it's not going to do a bit of good. All right, I'll drop my concentration. I'm going to hit Zephyr Strike on the druid.
Okay.
Maybe if we take down their leader, maybe we can break their thing. Let me see here. Oh, since I don't have a map, I want to clear everybody. Target him. Target him.
There you go. All right. Get him.
All right.
That hits.
Yay. All right. So longbow.
Nice.
And
Passed, but he is not looking very good at the moment.
All right, and I get the extra attack this round. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
And 21, that'll
Definitely hit. Made a save. He's still hanging on, but he is heavily wounded.
All right. Well, let me mark off my spell. And so what I'm going to do is, until the end of the turn, I'm actually going to move cover, but I'm going to move, instead of behind the shield wall, I'm going to move 60 feet to the next available / cover.
Okay, there's some rocks a little ways down the beach that you could get to.
So I can keep my distance and pick off as I need to, because they're going to land next round.
Potentially, yes.
All right. Well, they're only 10 feet offshore, so.
All right. Well, this one is a little too far away there, so he's going to shoot at Asker and miss. Asker, it is your turn.
20 feet away or 10 feet away.
10 feet offshore, which means the raiders who are more melee based are about to rush you guys.
Yeah, I'm still dodging and raging.
Dodging and raging. Sounds good. He's rowing the druid. He's going to try once again. See if he can't take down. Ooh. Rolf did not dodge that one.
Oof.
Ooh, 26 points of damage. Rolf is not looking great.
Oh.
Well, any one of us would have been dead, so.
Yeah. You can see the raiders on the boat are preparing to charge you guys. Vathos.
I'm shooting the dang druid again.
Shoot that druid! That hit. Roll good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hey, guess what? Druid's dead.
Yay!
No more call lightning.
Then I'm gonna go back on the shield wall.
Yep.
Actually, yeah.
You see the archers drop back into their seats and begin turning the boat. So it looks like they're.
The druid.
It looks like without their druid, they're probably going to flee. Tora.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess, use my last spell,
Okay.
if it works, and do entangle. Target again as many as I can.
Hold on.
It's not a mass. It's only
Entangle
one.
is a concentration, so you'll lose fairy fire.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
And to be honest,
I
Entangle would have been a
would-
better thing to throw on them when they were further out to slow them down. Since it looks like they're fleeing, unless you want to keep fighting, you could just let them flee.
Oh, I'm gonna put their sails on fire for sure.
Burn their boat.
So, what are you doing, Tora?
I guess I will target the first one of the archers.
Okay.
And go below the shield wall.
Okay. Right. Everybody seems to be trying to get the boat out of here as quickly as possible. Hrolf will prepare as much as he can. If anything comes his way, he's dodging, he's doing all that stuff. Thistledown?
Okay. So they're turning and fleeing, right?
Yep.
I guess yeah. At this point, I will continue. I'm gonna pick a different one. The Raiders down. Nobody else in charge. I guess I'll pick. Is one. I'm gonna pick this one and then just mock him. That he. Yeah, they better run if they know what's good for them.
Howard.
Oh, I don't know why. I forgot to. I guess I thought I.
Yeah. He made his save, though, so don't worry about it. The archer did.
So yeah, I'm not mocking Phaethos, of course. Shoot. After that, then I guess I'll healing word Frol. Oh wait, no, that's a cantrip. I can't do both, can I? Because that's still a spell.
Healing word is a bonus action, so you can do a bonus action and then a cantrip. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so then I will. Okay, that I wasn't sure of because they were both technically. It's a cantrip, but it's still a spell.
Yeah.
Right. Then all.
You can cast a bonus action leveled spell and a cantrip.
Okay. Perfect.
You can't
Thank you.
cast two leveled spells, even if one of them is a bonus action, the other is not.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I like this update too, or what? Maybe I just haven't seen it. That when I use all my spells, they just kind of go away. That's neat.
That's you're in combat mode. Usually, I tell people to leave it in standard because
It is
the
standard.
well, I just changed it.
Well, okay, fair.
The reason being is as you get higher level, when you use up all your first level spell slots, it'll hide the first level spells, even though you could upcast them. So they just disappear on you. So yeah, it's usually best to leave it that way. You can put it in combat if you want. It's just you got to remember if you're trying to upcast something, you might have to go hunting for it.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, that one. So as the boat continues to pull away, I'm just going to do this. I need to. I'm just doing this fast. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the boat is continuing to pull away as the round progresses. Everybody on the boat does take one shot. 4 of the folks on the shield wall fall this round, but you guys are able to do any last parting gifts you would like to give them. as they try to row out of range.
All right. Well, my parting gift is to start a campfire high up on the sails. So using Druidcraft to start a campfire in the sails, but high enough that they can't just easily put it out.
Okay. You wish to condemn these folks to the most horrible fate a raider can know, huh?
No, I don't know why my clan is attacking me under the truce, but there will be retribution. I will hunt them down. They are
Well,
traitors to the clan,
okay,
as
well,
far as I'm concerned.
I get that, but considering that the culture believes that dying in battle is honorable, but just dying and being lost to the waves is the worst possible death you could have.
Oh yeah, I
You're
understand.
gonna burn their boat down around them and leave them to the waves. Okay.
They decided to flee combat. They attacked us under a truce. They're dishonorable.
So you're lighting the sails and everything up top on fire. All right, Asker, are you doing anything?
No.
No. Okay. Bathos.
I'm gonna shoot some more arrows into the guys.
Okay, go for it.
A few of them might go to Valhalla or whatever it's called in this world.
The druid is going to be the one lucky one that got to die in combat, is what you're saying.
Some of them might. Attack Raider 1. Attack the ones that are lit up by the fairy fire. Shoot another arrow.
Get him.
Oh!
I saw that too. It was like 12, 12, 12, 2.
3, 5. What if I want to use Bardic Inspiration? That's a, what, D6 right now?
Yep.
I'm going to try it. See if I can hit him. 12.
12. Don't think that hits. Double check.
Raider here.
Nope. AC 15.
Okay. Alright. How do I end the effects? I do not know.
Well, since you didn't put it on yourself, it doesn't let you end it. But I got you. All right, Tora, you doing anything?
I'll still target the archer I'm targeting.
Okay, go for it. That will hit. All right, he is heavily wounded. Thistledown, you doing anything?
Well, it's still doubling every round, so now they're back to 80 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I guess I will start trying to tend to the wounded.
Okay. So they head out. Hrolf seems quite confused. Thorn, you would know this, but most of the rest of the clans don't. That Clan War has changed their shields, so he does not. Rolf does not recognize the wolf head emblem on the shields of the raiders, and is quite confused as to who would be brazen enough to attack in such a manner when they're under the protection of the Volve. However, they do need to find a way, or you guys need to help him build pyres for your dead to burn them so that the Valkyrie can come and take their souls to the fields of the dead.
I guess what we can do is use either of the long ships salvageable enough to use as a pier?
There's some pieces of wood that you could do that, and there's some other bits of driftwood up and down the coastline that you could collect.
So yeah, we'll do that. Then we need to go back because we only accomplished part of our mission because we were attacked in the beginning of it. So we were supposed to
Yep.
investigate the tower. So now we got to investigate the tower and then find a way off this island.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll keep a lookout. Gather some wood, look for some wood, but keep a lookout for that. And I'm trying to figure out because did my clan betray me? They sent me on this mission. Then they turn around and attack me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my own thing. So I'm not mentioning it to anybody. I'll keep it to myself right now that was my clan that attacked.
Okay.
Because I'm loyal to my companions and everything else. And so right now, this is my pack/clan. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my own head before I determine what I say to everybody else.
No, that makes
Who knows?
sense.
They might kick me out of the pack, thinking that I'm some kind of traitor. So
No, that makes sense. So, give me 1 second here. I just need to.
did I recognize any of the raiders when they got close enough to know what village or anything they came from like moots or anything?
None of them were quite close enough to actually be recognizable. So you guys finished building the pyre close to sundown.
Yeah, put some grass in there. Use druid craft, whatever, to help light it all over the place so that it burns cleanly.
Yep. And then
shoot an arrow as it floats away, however they're going to do it.
Yep. And then you guys head back into the tower to where you were at when you found the.
Found the head of Merkel.
No.
Well, you don't know it's the head of Merkel. You just know it's a head.
We
The
found
mouth
the
is-
head, but Thistledown implied that this was Merkel's study
Yeah.
from what he'd read.
So
We
you
still haven't finished exploring the tower.
Yeah, we've only
Yeah.
really explored. I don't remember if we even finished this room because we
Uh,
actually looked
I-
out a window.
Yeah,
And
you
saw
found
them
everything
attacking.
in the room. Everything in this room is taken care of.
We have not gone.
And then I would also
That
like
wrapped
to
around, and then we went. I looked out on the balcony. Did I see anything on the balcony that would have been of interest while I was out there?
Yeah, 2 longships coming and burning yours.
Oh, I mean, other than that.
No, you didn't notice anything else. It's just this very sharp, biting sand that is around here, stretching off into the distance.
And you said there was a safe in the floor.
Yep, you guys found the stuff that was in that.
All right, I guess the only way to go is,
Damn.
I guess, down the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we had the passageway that needed to be cleared. We just went up what we could see.
I wanted
Because
to
part of
look
the
out
tower
in,
is collapsed. Part of it has obstacles that we need to like clear out. It might take us like half a day or whatever, moving rocks and rubble and stuff. But we're going to investigate the whole tower since that's our mission.
I'm gonna
Yep.
And we
investigate
have nothing better to do.
stairs. Can't believe it ever. Okay.
Other than maybe
Looks
Thistledown
safe to
can take a
me.
rest.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
you guys,
slowly inspect the stairs as I go down. Just
Yeah,
trying to stay stealthy.
as you start looking at these stairs, you pick up traces of an illusion that was there in the past. It looks like somebody at one point had cloaked these stairs in invisibility to make it so that it was more difficult for unwelcome guests to maneuver around the tower, but over time that has faded.
Okay. Do you guys want to rest right now and just kind of like take a short rest?
Yeah, let's take a short rest anyway, because
Investigating the stairs.
technically we would have had time to actually, a partial party short rest, because no reason like Thistledown and stuff being injured and stuff would have necessarily been grabbing driftwood and stuff. But take a short rest and put whoever can pull guard outside to make sure we're not ambushed coming in while we're exploring. And yeah, I think we should take a short rest.
Okay. You guys can take a short rest. Roll your hit die as needed.
Okay, when we do that, I'm going to use my encouraging song to what's my proficiency bonus? Okay, so I'm going to use my encouraging song for Thorn and Tora.
Okay.
What's that do?
It gives you heroic inspiration.
Well, everybody currently has heroic inspiration.
Yep.
So
do we still have that? Okay.
Nobody's used your starting inspiration.
Yep.
See, and I guess I forget about that then. Okay. Never mind.
And everyone else, while they're taking a rest, I will actually. I don't think I get anything back with a short rest anyway, do I?
You can spend hit dice.
I didn't get injured, so I will tend to the wounds of our compatriots, the crew and stuff, using healing my medicine.
Okay.
Tending to the wounded. Putting an herb here and there, making sure nothing gets infected.
Yep. So Bathos, you get back down to the first floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that slowly, stealthily.
As
making
you
sure I don't alarm any suspicion or anything that might be down here while they're resting.
Yep. As you come down and get to the bottom, you find yourself in a room that you haven't entered before. It is a rather large room. The door to the south is still choked with rubble. And you see a couple of 6 foot tall creatures wielding slender blades, patrolling back and forth in here.
Okay, they're just walking back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like there's several pedestals, and it looks like these two have stepped off of one of them and is just walking back and forth.
All right. Well, I'm gonna slowly make my way back up the stairs then.
Okay. So you slip back up the stairs.
Yep. I'll slip back up the stairs.
Okay. So you head back upstairs to where everyone else is.
And then I'll basically guard the staircase.
Okay.
And I'll just be stationary, holding the. Yep. Bubble, ground bubble. Nope. Nah, I don't even know what I'm on.
What was that?
Where am I? I do not see myself anywhere.
I just reshared the map with you. You're on the second floor.
Yeah.
I can research the map again.
Yeah. View. There we go. No, I just have to hit the view token mode so it centers on myself. View camera.
Is this another door over here as well?
I've opened up all the doors over here.
Did we?
Yeah, there's another door to the south that heads into a large library.
Oh, did we check out the library already?
Not yet.
We opened up the door, but
Yeah. The part that is rather interesting is while it initially appears that there should be thousands of books in here, on closer inspection you realize that the books are carved from the same stone as the shelves that they set on.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember.
He's gonna be Bathos is actually today, like up on the wall.
I want to ritual. If I ritual cast comprehend languages, that doesn't require a spell slot, right?
Correct.
Cool. So I did want to do that as we came back into the tower after reading the notes. Does that? I know they're carved, but are they carved in anything that I can see that's significant?
It appears to be a dialect of the Raider tongue. It's just your language has evolved since then.
Okay. But more for decorative purposes than anything like to be used.
Yep. Make me an intelligence or a history check. Yep. There's some interesting bits in that there, but not much. You do notice that there is some carvings on the wall. Depicting Murgal with others like him, other Veneer, fighting foul monsters and celebrating, with newer panels showing a slight darkness creeping into his life, and a beautiful woman standing just behind him.
Interesting. Yeah, no, definitely think it's like Myrtle's Tower. Guessing that's kind of depicting his life story. Thistledown will kind of stare at that, make note of it, kind of maybe think of it for inspiration later. And then rejoin everybody else.
All right. Once they're done resting up, he'll go. He'll just quietly whisper, "There are creatures down below.
kind of creatures?
Slender things with swords.
With swords?
Or blades, whatever you want to call them. I didn't stay down long enough to look. As soon as I saw them, I came back up. So as we go down, we need to be quiet.
Hrolf will look at you and say, "Why not just charge in there and take care of the beasts?"
Ah, you could do that. I prefer to be stealthy.
Thistledown, were you going to spend any hit die for healing during that short rest?
He did.
Did.
He rolled really low.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
I
dear.
only
I
had
rolled
one hit point,
excessive.
He rolled
and
a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I rolled max smiling at 8 missing.
Okay.
Yeah, RNG is not being good to our party tonight.
RNG has not been good to this entire group, period, so far.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad I didn't have you guys just roll your stats, because you probably would have all ended up with 6s and 8s.
I actually rolled pretty good on stats.
That's when you just make sure you fall off the ship. So, yeah, I'm not going to tie myself to the ship. Oh, I got thrown overboard in the storm. Oh, new character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for when the rest of the party's like, "No, we can't let him die. We must save them." It's like, please
Sorry,
let my character
Oh.
die.
Yeah, because I went off.
Yes, you did, but you got decent stats. But I'm talking about
I'm
party
gonna-
wipe.
I'm gonna head back. Are you ready to go back down?
Remember, there was another set of stairs over on the far side.
We went up those stairs.
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't have to go down those stairs and deal with whatever's down there this instant if you don't want to.
I mean, this is the only place we haven't been. Explore the tower.
Well, there was in the first floor we went. It forked. We just have to clear a bunch of things to continue the other way as well.
Ah, that goes down.
Yeah,
to
it
the
was
stairs.
blocked, I think, by rocks and stuff. We just couldn't go there then.
Yes, and Bathos tells you that the collapsed passage leads down these stairs. Or at least appears to be. Down these stairs. Because he saw a rumble in roughly the same area.
So we can have the rest of our crew help move some stones, those that aren't super injured, to accelerate the pace. Is there anything we can get to right now without fighting that we haven't explored?
There is some well, like I said, there's some stuff. You guys came in and went straight upstairs. There's still some stuff down on the first floor on that other side that you guys haven't explored either.
Yes, let's go there then.
Okay. Go that way. Where is the
Okay.
like over here? Is it where I'm at? Right here?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Here's the tough part.
Now it's dark.
First floor.
We're far. Wait for the next map to
Yeah.
take a
Because I think I'm just moving my character. I'm not actually moving, but I think we went up like this.
No, the stairs you guys went up were these
stairs.
ones right
These ones.
here. Yep.
Yeah.
These
So
stairs
we
are
still-
blocked.
The stairs in the middle there are it's open, so you could kind of, I don't quite understand why it says it's open. It shouldn't be. I don't know. Whoever put the line of sight in did it weird.
Yeah, those stairs are blocked. I believe.
So there's the doorway over here that is choked with rubble that you think that's the other side leads into the room that you were in. But you guys have not gone up around this way.
All right, let's go around the ways that we can that's not blocked by rubble, and let's have, I guess, the guards or whatever clear that area out.
Hrolf and the remaining other raider will start like cleaning up some of this rubble.
All right, I'm gonna start lurking along the walls, investigating. This looks weird. Looks like a mirror of some sort.
So as you walk in here, you find dust covering a fine green and black velvet carpet. In the center of the room, you see a circular table with no chairs. And the center of it is dominated by a large glass dome, seemingly filled with clouds, and the hallway continues around to the east.
I'm gonna investigate the table.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I lost the map somehow. It just disappeared on me.
I see nothing.
Actually, because it's quite obvious, there are two handprints carved into the table. Both of them are for a right hand.
I'm not gonna mess with the handprints right now. I don't know what those are for.
Well, I think we should put our hands on there to figure out what they're for.
I think we finish exploring before we
I think we know
do
what
stuff
they're
that
for.
we don't
don't know what it does.
Can you reshare the map? Mine went black.
I just meant I don't think we should touch those yet until we finish clearing the tower. Because we have no idea what it does.
Is it back now? Can you see?
Yeah, but as soon as I move my character, it goes black again.
It goes black.
Well, it went black and then it came back.
Okay.
So like I moved to there, and all of a sudden the map went black, and then I increased the size and whatever, and then it went. Then it came back. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's just something to do with the dynamic lighting. Sometimes you got to move your character to get it to update.
Okay, so I guess we'll go past the handprints right now and see what we can see 15 feet ahead of us.
All right, so you get up there and turn the corner. You find more of the same green carpet and the hallway curving around back to the southwest. The lights in here are brighter, and one of them is flickering slightly. Additionally, you see a staircase winding down to a floor below you.
All right. Well, I guess our scout wants to go all the way down and come back. So.
Okay.
Unless he just jumped off into the pit.
All right. Is there anything off about the light that's flickering?
Not as far as you can tell. It's just seems to have a good bit of extra energy in it.
Are these stairs do those go up or down?
Down.
Okay. Oh. And now I'm on a different map.
Yep, going back to the other map. Since you guys wanted to go down and check out what's at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh Lord, I've got too many maps open. I'm gonna have to just start closing maps.
Well,
Be right back. I gotta go pee.
It's like they open up and then they go like they don't focus on where you drag me.
Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, was this the room I was in? No.
No. The room you were in earlier was on the main floor.
Okay, so there's 2 doors. I'm gonna look for traps on the doors.
Okay. You check for traps.
Hey, good roll this time.
As you look around, you see no traps on the doors.
Okay. Did we hear anything on the other side of these? Yeah. On the other side of the doors, or no?
From where you are right now, you hear a faint sobbing sound from this door over here. Sounds like a small child.
Oh boy. I guess we're gonna go look at the door with this crying child.
Don't sound so excited.
Mike, this one now just hasn't played the video games I have.
Crying children are never good in video games.
I will tell you
They're
this.
always bad omens.
This is not Death House. This is not Curse of Strahd.
I beg to differ.
All right. Well, being how I was brought up, I feel I need to go check out this door.
Okay.
We've already investigated the door. No, it's not trapped. We just hear a child crying on the other side. So do with what that information what you will.
All right, open the door.
Run screaming in terror if you wish to.
Jump scare.
I would die in place before I run in terror.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, we're supposed to be Vikings. Die in place rather than I just need to die with my sword in my hand or my bow.
It's a ghost. I'm just joking.
So you swing the door open, and you see before you an irregularly shaped room. Door to the east, and you just open the one on the north side. Shelves sit in the middle of the room and along the southern wall, full of broken jars and shredded baskets. The room has a dank, foul odor, and there are layers of filth both on the floors and the shelves. To the north, you hear the screeching of rats. There's another noise, like that of sobbing, somewhere in the room. So the sound of the rats is actually coming from like down over this way.
All right, I guess we'll go in the room.
The description assumes you come in from a different direction.
I softly sing a lullaby my mother used to sing to me before she was killed by raiders.
All right. Give me a performance roll.
That's not going to be good. The child's going to run in terror, or the ghost.
Thistledown
Please
wants to
tear.
come in with an accompaniment. He'll start playing his
Ooh, you get advantage on your performance check then.
Well, okay, I'll take my advantage. I might roll a crit. That was a 19. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good lullaby.
Yep.
And the performance check helped me out. So, oh yeah, look at those rolls.
Yeah. There goes all of Todd's luck for the night, right?
That's right.
All right. So after,
As I soothe the banshee so it doesn't scream at me.
well, you see, and from this desk over here, kind of in that corner there, a pale-skinned, dark-haired girl sticks her head out. She sees you.
And I smile and wave her out a little bit with open hand.
Yep. She comes out. Where am I? How did I? What's going on? Who are you?
We are friends.
Thistledown's going to lean down to her level and tell her not to worry. That we're not going to hurt her. That we were actually sent to investigate this tower and maybe
You
even
don't
to find
understand.
her.
I don't know where I am. I was playing outside in my yard. There was this green light appeared. It was so pretty. The colors changed as more of them came. It reached out. The light flared up, and then I was here. You guys can roll history checks on that if you wish to.
History. I'll try.
Let me hear my. Actually, Nedu's having
Oh, the look's not gone yet.
Yeah, he's gonna burn all his luck right now.
Yeah, until we get into combat.
Yeah.
All right, so
So I actually dig in my pack and as I'm thinking about it, and I grab a little snack of jerky. I take a bite off of it, all right, and I offer it to her and hold my hand out for her to like holding a hand out for a child to take my hand.
okay. So she will kind of reach over and that, but everybody but Asker, you realize you've heard stories of other people having something like this happen to them. Um, and usually, once they've been able to calm down and everything, these are outsiders, people from another world who have been transported here. Some say by the spear of the gods that has been lost for some time.
So is the floor like dirty or dusty type?
Yeah.
So basically, my common language is not that good, so I understand it fluently, but I don't speak it as well because I don't like to communicate. So I will sort of do a pictogram on the floor, and then sort of letting her know like a little world here, basically pointing at myself, and they're here, and then you here, and then you know like make a little symbol, then all of a sudden she's here type thing. So trying to explain it in that type of thing using pictograms a little bit along with a few words. And I am teaching Thistledown my sign language.
It takes a little bit, but she finally kind of nods and says, "So you can't take me back to my grandma and grandpa's?"
Thistledown is going to look at her and say that if there is a way to bring you here, we will try to find a way to get you back. But if not, we can definitely make sure that we find somewhere better than here.
All of a sudden, her eyes just like get real big. I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
with
still
my luck.
reading currently.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody but the Wicker are suddenly partially deafened by this high-pitched squeal that the girl lets out as she sees Thorn's pup. Puppy! And just goes running towards it.
All right. Well, I don't know if I've totally built my psychic bond yet, but I will sort of relay friend. I don't want my pup to bite it.
No.
I mean, it is a wolf, but
Dead child. Instant.
it is a child, so
They get away with all kinds of stuff.
It is strange how kids can do the strangest things.
She just goes, puppy.
So she starts like scratching it behind the ears, and it just kind of starts doing that. Oh, that's the spot.
and I will point to. I'll point to the pup. What did I name the dog?
Ghost.
Dog.
Oh,
Hey,
oh no,
Ghost.
the dog's name is Ghost. That's right. That's why I'm Ghost Rider. So I go. Basically, I say Ghost, and I point at myself. Thorn. All right, and then I point at her, and I have my hands like waiting for an answer.
She'll look at you for a second. City.
Oh,
Your mic cut off.
City.
City.
Yep. City. She'll kind of tap her chest. City.
Right. I'll give I'll give Ghost a hug. All right, and then open my arms like I'm gonna give her a hug to see if she accepts my hug.
She turns and gives Ghosts a hug.
I smile at her. All right, I'll let her sit there with Ghost.
Yeah, so she'll kind of follow along. Like she keeps her hand on Ghost's head for the most part.
And I say, Ghost, warm, soft, warm.
She just nods her head in agreement.
Oh, and
then she sees then she catches a glimpse of Asker, and she's just like, you see the complete puzzlement as she sees what she thinks is a tree walking around.
Hello.
Tree man.
Her eyes get real big again, and you guys seeing that, you instinctively like cover your ears, but she doesn't squeal this time. But she's just kind of eyes widen in surprise and shock that you're talking.
Yeah, and then I say, no climb, tree man, no like.
Tree talks.
Thistledown's gonna walk over to where they are, still laughing. The irony of the person who doesn't speak very well leading the conversation when I think everybody talks. And
it's a child, and I was adopted.
It's totally fine. Thistledown's like laughing because of the wholesomeness of the moment.
And it's like puppies and birds and squirrels and children I can associate with. I am afraid of big adults and crowded areas.
Me too. This is gonna get down on her level and reassure her and be like, you you're from somewhere else. You might see some different things or different beings, kind of referencing Asker, but I
You're an
can assure
elf.
you that yes, indeed, something of the sort. Um, and
Are they elves too? And
Well,
she points
obviously
to
Thorn is.
Bathos and Tora.
um,
An elf. No,
that,
I'm not.
Oh, only people I
Okay.
know that were blue are elves or what? What?
Faye?
No, no. Um, what do what do they call them? They're
I
like
say
what?
water people.
Yeah, yeah. The water people. They had a name, but I don't remember it. Didn't see too many of them. Are you a water person?
In some
Referring to
Tora?
me?
Well, she's kind of looking at both of you guys because she's never seen anybody like you before.
Bethos
I
just
am
said
a
in
water
some ways.
person. Grim.
Grim? I didn't think that's what they were called. Maybe it's different here. Okay. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Grimm.
My name is Tora.
Well, grandma always sewed stuff back together if I tore it. Do you need stuff sewn together?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
He just goes, hello, small child.
Hello.
Of course, that child's probably about the same size as you, isn't it? What size are you?
Medium?
Oh, okay.
Thistles wants to ask her if this is the room that she appeared in or if she came here from someplace else.
I showed up here and I heard all the screeching and then and yelling and I hid under the desk over there.
How long have you been here?
Uh
Was it a long
not
time
long
before you heard the screaming?
not long enough to have slept. I can't see, so I don't know whether it was daytime or nighttime when I showed up.
Is this two desks in the room? One
So
to the
there
east and west?
so this is a desk and then this over here is a series of shelves.
But over, like, I guess on this side right here.
Um Looking
On
at that,
cabinet.
that looks like it's a little work counter, and you see it looks like at one point it may have opened to like the outside, but it is
Okay.
now had rock fill in that opening.
Okay. So this is the desk she was talking about.
Yes.
This is gonna ask her politely, like, what were you doing before? In this room, did you do any exploring? Did you find anything?
No. Grandma always said if I got lost, I should stay where I'm at because otherwise I could go the wrong direction and make it harder for people to find me.
What a good child. Um,
You found. Come.
I'm not a dog.
Come with Ghost.
Okay, I'm going to go with Ghost.
Me speak no well.
You like Christmas?
Fa la 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 la.
What is this Christmas you speak of?
It's a big party we have. And everybody, he talks about a not having elves around. And the first time, they sing songs about the first time there was no elves.
First Noel.
All right, I guess.
So she'll just, as long as you guys aren't doing anything, she'll just sit there petting Ghost.
All right,
I want
and I
to check
point at
out
the desk and stuff to Bathos and go, check.
What is he ask? What are you asking me to check?
I'm pointing at the desks and stuff.
Yeah, I'll look around the desks.
All right. Aside from the broken and smashed containers on the shelves, there's a few random things on the desk, but it looks mostly like an old inventory of what was in the room.
I want to read that.
I'm gonna investigate these doors down here.
Okay. The inventory basically
for anything significant. Sorry, you don't need to like do a big list, but see
Yeah.
if at any point there was anything significant here.
It looks like it's just simply normal storage supplies. You know, food, extra clothing, stuff like that. You do find a few items listed and where they're at that you realize are still there. So a moonstone gem, some augury bones, a few vials of lead-based ink, and some copper. The copper strangely has teeth marks on it.
Okay. Interesting.
These doors trapped at all?
The doors are not trapped.
Okay.
I guess I can grab that and we can throw it in the party sheet and all that jazz like normal.
Okay.
And I want to check the workstation out too before we go. Just
So you notice that the workstation has something kind of odd on it. There is a hand that juts out from the wall. It kind of rests like its elbow is setting on the table, almost like for somebody to do arm wrestling with.
Great for astrosotronic.
Yeah, this was going to say I'm more the type for hype up music rather than the fight itself. This is better left to those who can lift their own body weight.
Alex,
What?
we're asking you to come wrestle the arm.
Okay.
Oh.
What man on that? Is it over by you, Nick?
No. It's over by Thistledown.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
I have a blank map again, so it keeps disappearing on me.
Just move your character slightly. Like just move.
I'm moving the map. I don't know how to move my character.
Click on your character and just use your arrow keys to move a square one direction.
I literally don't have my character either. I mean, I literally just have a screen full of grid squares. Yeah, all right, there I am.
That's weird. All right, so Asker, give me an athletics check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, you should.
It didn't even roll. It just like sat on the 2. Just like stop.
So you sit there and you're just like, it takes you a few minutes, but you eventually finally like start moving it the other way and hits the bottom, and this small green stone rolls out the bottom with a clink.
Wonder what this is.
Are you picking it up?
What
Yeah.
get? What you get?
As I said, some weird green crystal.
Yep, it's slightly cool to the touch. Got a bit of a shine to it.
Thistledown, do you know what this is?
Maybe. What I'll check it out and see if I can tell the investigation.
Okay.
Or no.
It's a shiny green rock.
Oh,
It's a shiny green rock.
Yes, that's what Thorn said.
Shiny green rock. Mhm. Does it
Cool.
appear to be magical?
Not as far as you guys can tell.
Okay. It's fine with me.
neat. Sparkly.
Like go listen to the doors.
Do again.
Did the arm reset or anything, or did it stay?
Yeah,
there?
it reset.
Okay, I guess I can try and do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me another strength roll or athletics roll. All right. This time it's a lot easier. You pop it down. You hear clink, clink, ding, clink, and another stone pops out.
Is it green also?
Yep.
What a weird contraption. Do I hear anything on the other side of these doors?
The other side of those doors. No.
Okay.
You do hear the squeak. You do hear the squeaking coming from this door up here.
Squeaking. Ah, the rats. I'm gonna peek inside this door. Ah, rubble.
All right, that particular room is a large, more cavern-like space. The exit that you just came through is on the west wall, and to the far side you can see some light breaking through as Hrolf finishes clearing the rubble upstairs.
Ah, so this is where that leads.
Yep.
What What does this rubble look like? Do they look these kind of look like coffins to me?
No, they're like storage, shelving, furniture, things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna look around here for a little bit, see if I can find anything like.
Okay. With just a few minutes of looking, you find a vial with like bite scratches in the glass, a few torches, a wooden shield, a healer's kit, and some silver.
Ooh, healer's kit comes in handy.
Yes, it does.
I don't need a shield, but
Well, it's all on the party sheet if you guys want.
actually,
Anybody needs it.
I don't need a shield. Yeah. Or I don't think I'm gonna get a shield. Not on this character. I will go investigate. Well, since I've already investigated the rat door too, I will open up the rat door.
Okay. So you open up the rat door, and inside you see this room is covered in even more filth. Numerous shelves with circular insets line the walls that may have been intended for scrolls. They are all empty now, and there is a round stone table in the center of the room.
All right, I'm gonna go walk towards the table and look at what's on the table.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. There you go.
All right. You cannot make out anything in particular on the table, or what it would be for.
Wow. What a high DC. Well, I'm gonna go check out this door over here.
Okay.
Since I can kind of tell by the map how the map's dark. That door leads to the stairs.
Yep. So you get over next to that door, and you can hear squeaking and kind of not really grinding, but it sounds like
traps.
It sounds like a bunch of tiny beavers.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and open this door up, since I know where it goes.
Okay.
I'll say beaver no belong here. Beaver belong in water.
I'm going, I guess, after investigating the door, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Are you going to have everybody else come up with you, or are you just continuing while they do whatever they're doing with the arm?
I think they're lost.
And playing
I actually take the healer's kit, and I look at everybody and hold it out. And if no one actually grabs it out of my hand, I'll put it and I'll attach it to my belt pouch.
Okay.
Did anyone want the healer's kit?
Use for it.
No, I'm proficient with it, so
I can't.
Like to be healed now?
No. I mean, like to.
No.
Doesn't actually heal you.
I
mean, we do have a potion of healing if you need to heal.
No.
Okay.
I was just putting it on my inventory versus the party inventory. So you know where it's at. So I show you where it's on my belt. Basically a belt pouch. So
I open up the door.
On my lower back.
Okay. So you open up the door and roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Where is my character?
rabid beavers that don't belong here.
How big is this table that I'm standing
What a
behind?
terrible.
It's about 10 foot across.
How tall is it though?
Go get another beer.
Oh,
Like half cover?
it's standard table height.
It's not even. Yeah, let's see what's here.
So
It's
half
not like
cover.
it's not like it's tipped on its side or anything. It's probably not going to do a lot of good for cover. All right. So, Athos, you swing the door open. Asker, you are the first to react as you see 3 swarms of rats in the room. And they look up from where they were like gnawing on a piece of wood. What are you going to do, Asker?
I'm gonna go into a raid, and then
Swarm of beavers.
They're
Gross.
rats. They're rats, but they were sitting there like chewing on wood like beavers would.
That's what I said. Swarm of beavers. Gross. Gnaw on me.
okay.
So you rage, run in there.
Chop, 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 chop.
Whack! You hit the beaver. Now you got me doing it. You hit the rat swarm. All right. Pretty good damage. A few of them die. A few of them get bowled over.
Only took one.
Is that it? All right.
It's a swarm, so it's probably like you swung and 3 or 4 of them you hit, 3 or 4 of them, 2 or more of them got knocked out of the pile.
So they begin crawling up your legs and start trying to bite at you.
Especially since you're made out of wood. That's their favorite toy.
Yep.
It looks like.
Unfortunately, for them, they can't get past your armor. That one found a soft spot and started chewing. 8 points of piercing damage to the Wicca.
Really 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get you're resistant to it.
Thorn.
Oh man, I get to go. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I will charge in with my Sagox, and I will chop chop.
Sure. Start hacking.
Or try to anyway.
That'll hit. Nice.
Decent
Good
damage.
damage. Yep.
And that's all I can do at this level, pretty much. Other than I have 1 spell
Okay.
left.
Thistle down.
Okay. I'm going to viciously mock the swarm of rats and tell them they look like a bunch of ugly beavers.
You're not sure, but you almost think the resulting squeaks are you wish you had beavers as cool as us.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. So I'm guessing that they passed then. They're
Yes.
fine.
Yes, they passed their save.
And I guess then I will shoot I'll shoot a dart at them.
Okay.
Or at the crowd, try to pick one off at least.
Isn't Vicious Mockery in action?
It is.
It is. Then just ignore that. Pretend like it just whipped it.
It took me a minute going, wait, no, I don't think they changed that.
No, they didn't. They did not. Because I was thinking about the bardic inspiration. That's why. So then instead, I'm gonna cast bardic inspiration on Asker.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna hunker down behind the table. I'm gonna crouch down, like I'm hiding from the rats.
Okay. Bathos?
Yep. He's going to target these rats with his dirts. I really need to edit that. Damage is nothing. I don't get rid of we go all the way through. First attack come in. Against this one.
That'll hit.
All right. Well, see. I can't actually see. They're heavy. Might as well try to save them. Dagger.
Did duck.
Yep. That sucks.
Why does it suck that the wooden rats are dead?
He's gonna back up. He's gonna fling his dagger. His second dagger at this one.
That hits. Max damage.
Yep.
Is that everything?
See. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can move.
Alright, so this swarm of rats will come around and jump Bathos. And miss. Tora?
I keep thinking of the war movie, Tora, Tora, Tora.
Miss.
What, no voice today for Tora?
Asker.
Nope, I guess not.
Nothing to say.
No, not
Okay,
in
there we
Discord.
go. Back. Oh, yeah. Magic.
Wham! Wham! Tora, Asker's just sitting there. More! Taking the glaive and punting rats across the room. All right.
Linger.
Try get you nips in on Asker for 4 more points of damage. Thorn.
And wacka wacka.
Waka waka waka, you say.
I only get 1 whack because I'm only first level.
Mm.
But decent damage. 8 with my slashing with my axe knife.
All right. Thistledown.
Okay. So there's that one. I'm going to try again and tell them, yeah, beavers would have been a lot tougher to kill.
We're tough. We're ah. They go down. Congratulations, you have successfully embarrassed a rat to death.
More than one.
More than one. But at least one.
At least. Move up here. Get a.
You embarrassed them, so they started attacking each other. You're not worthy.
Oh, I forgot to click that this time. Yeah, that's. I guess I'm gonna just try to stay back behind Asker and cheer them on.
Okay. Bathos.
All right.
You are being swarmed by rats.
I am being swarmed by rats.
Which also means that they have a 0-foot reach, so you can walk away if you want to.
Yeah. Good. Oh no. There's one dagger there. Well, that's no fun. I could walk away. Then they're just gonna swarm somebody else, though. I'll just go after the rats.
Rats.
All right. What is it? Yeah. Swing my dagger at it.
That'll hit.
And then I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Still some rats left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time for the barbarian gets to turn halberd on end and slap them down like a splat, like a big fly swatter.
All right, these guys for Bathos and Miss Tora.
All right, I will shoot again.
All right, and back to the top. Asker.
Dude. Right one this time.
That hits.
Holy shit. Oh,
It's for minimum damage.
Hey, it's still 6
Yeah,
points of damage.
Yeah, your minimum damage is above my average.
Thorn.
Alright. Alrighty.
Kill the dang rats.
What?
It's a kill the rats.
I'm trying.
Want my dagger back.
It's not working though.
No.
It was on
Womp,
the
womp, womp.
19.
You missed. Thistle down.
Well. The words are weapons. Wield them wisely. Round 2. You're just as useless as your friends were.
Yeah, they just start crying.
Woo!
Losers.
Deserved.
Finish them.
I'll try.
Athos hits.
And your mom was a dandelion.
And no more rats.
And they're dead.
I'm gonna go pick up my dagger off the ground somewhere.
You collect your daggers.
Mm-hmm.
As the last one drops, City runs in and like kicks one of them. It's like, ha! Take that!
I'll pick one up and toss it for Ghost to go.
Well, as you pick it up, you realize this is not a flesh and blood rat.
Gross.
Yeah, I saw the description. It said wicker rat. So
Yeah,
it's made out of wood.
They are made out of bits of wood, paper, and cloth.
Sounds like a good throw toy for Ghost to me.
Is there anything on these tables?
So there's a few things in the room. There is a small stream that flows through here. It's about 5 foot wide, plummeting into a sinkhole on the eastern wall. Comes down from somewhere up above, runs out through the wall, and is it's a spring. It is warm but rather fast moving. There is a chest in the room.
Okay. I will go investigate the chest.
As well as remnants of a staircase.
Make sure it's not trapped.
The chest has a very poor trap on it.
Okay. I will disarm the trap.
Okay.
I'm checking to see if the spring is potable water.
Is it just sleight of hand?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Some people use sleight of hand, some people use thieves' tools for it.
I had the same proficiency bonus with them, so
Yeah. Either way, you disarmed it.
Okay.
It is not locked. It has some silver in it, a ruby, 50 feet of rope, and a green velvet bag with a drawstring and 3 potions of healing.
Oh, well, that's useful.
You guys were supposed to come downstairs first, and then go through everything, and then up and have the big fight last, and have all of these potions and everything for that fight.
Now we're ready for the next one.
Well, we still have one more area to explore, unless we want to go down
We have. Now, was this room that had all the sounds of the rats coming from? Because this
Yes.
sounded like beavers. Okay, so
It was the
edge.
squeaking of rats, and then when they were gnawing, it sounded like beavers gnawing on wood.
Okay. All right.
So we've explored everything down here, other than maybe the sinkhole.
Yeah. Because that looks like it goes outside. We still have one more area to clear upstairs
Yep.
in the town.
Yeah, we got the area that just got cleared by the guards. Or
No.
no, and we got the thing with the two hands that we wanted to leave behind, or someone did.
Well, we also have two more, well, we have the hand altar, whatever you want to call it, and then we also have the upstairs that goes down. We never did do that. And I said there was some slender-looking things with blades upstairs.
Yep.
So, since how do we want to do this? Do we want to go upstairs first and check out those, or clear the rest of the tower of hostiles?
Sure.
Or at least I think they're
I
hostile.
continue to rage for no reason.
Yeah. Do you have any left?
No. So I'm maintaining the rage I already have.
As we walk up the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So you head up the stairs, and Hrolf and them have finished clearing what remains. The remaining guard has been slain by the creatures on the other side of the room, but Hrolf managed to slay the two wicker in that last room that you guys had not explored.
All right. So the only thing we have is with the slender man with the swords.
Those were the slender men with the swords.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said they came up the stairs and killed somebody.
No, they didn't go up the stairs. You guys came back up the stairs. When you came around, Hrolf and the last raider had finished clearing the rubble, which meant they opened the door and went into where those wicker were. And Hrolf told you he was just going to charge these suckers. So that's what they did.
Okay.
Darn, I just had to fight now.
Is there anything in that room with the wicker?
Aside from the other wicker creatures that are on pedestals, it looks like they are not animated at this point. Those were a couple of sentinels left. But other than that, nothing else seems to be going on here. There are gems amongst the other wickers that are not active, but it is strange. There, the gem is missing from the pedestal in the middle of the ones that are. And Hrolf will tell you that he thinks that taking the gem probably activates those things. And as bad as a fight that those two were, he's not really feeling up to fighting any more of them. And then he sees City and is like, "Oh, and who is this?"
A child.
This is it. And I fight City.
City. Well, Miss City, nice to
And I
meet you.
point and Rolf.
And this will
Where
explain
is
the situation.
Okay.
That she's the whole light thing that she was brought here from seemingly
He'll say
another
that
world.
that is probably what the Volve sensed, or might be what they understood of why somebody needed to come here. So we probably should get her back to the Volve.
We have one more thing to check before we go.
Oh,
since everybody else wants to go put their hands on the dang altar-looking thing.
oh,
Touch
yes.
it.
Two
Okay.
right hands. We haven't done that. No, someone wanted to skip it and save it to last. So we're here
Yes.
to
Yep.
discover the tower. We can't leave stuff undiscovered. That's our task.
He just thinks it's a bad. Vathos just thinks it's a bad idea.
I put a hand on it and I look around for somebody else.
I'll touch it.
Okay,
Yeah.
otherwise I was gonna have Ghost put his paw on there, but okay.
All right. So as the two of you touch it, the clouds begin to part, and you see a landscape before you that matches no known portion of Grimnir. It has mountains, rivers, and seas with great forests, and in the blink of an eye, a blazing inferno overwhelms it. The forests wither to ash, the seas and rivers boil away, and the mountains begin to crumble. Only patches of the world remain, and these flow away from the dead spots as if they were survivors of some great calamity, seeking solace and safety with one another. The clouds soon cover the orb once again.
That's ominous. Okay. I am ready to go back to the series, but we do need to find a way to get to the series because we have to vote.
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Everybody.
Anybody who wants to, but especially Thorn. Okay, so Thorn, you recognize this from some of the tales of your childhood. This was probably the world of the Volve before they came to Grimnir. Or, I'm sorry, the world of the Veneer.
So it was a past vision, not a current vision.
Correct. It was a vision of the past.
Okay. All right. Let's I guess try to figure out how to make a boat because we don't have one anymore.
Or
My
is
child's
there any, unless there's a port or something on this island someplace else?
We can look for that.
Well, Rolf will say that he believes there is a city to the north. That if we headed that way, we'd probably be able to find a boat up there. It would also give us some time to search for any more clues about those raiders that burned our boats, if they're operating in this area.
Okay.
Plan good. We go north to Alaska. Going north, brushes on.
Sorry, just need to
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
marker to mark something down.
All right.
So many trackers on here. All right, I'll find it later. All right, so after finishing up with everything here, Rolf will say it would probably be a good idea, since we have shelter, to spend the night here and prepare to head out first thing in the morning.
Like I don't speak.
That seems like a good idea.
So, take a long rest, get everybody charged back up. Let me check on something else here.
Yep, long rest.
Yep, you get a long rest. And let's go ahead and take a. I need to take a quick break. Needs to go outside. She hasn't been out since she had dinner.
Right, I'm back. Had to go out to the car.
What was that?
Oh, I was just saying I was back. I had to go out to the car to get my drink. So when we set up camp, we'll have City and Ghost and myself all curl up in a ball.
Yep.
Going to sleep.
And then I'll have my trance/dream for long rest. That's one of the mechanics for my thing.
Yep. So
what,
you're
what I
gonna.
need to do. Well,
Uh,
since we're taking a long rest, I don't know how you do that in the game. I think is that something you roll or something?
I clicked that. You roll a d20.
Is it on my character sheet?
No, just roll a d20 from down below at the bottom. Just grab a d20 and roll it. Okay.
11.
So you see some flashes. You think at first that they might have been influenced by what you saw, but you kind of feel like you're floating above the world for a moment, and then you see strange creatures beginning to crawl out of crevices with large fangs or tusks as you recognize Jotun crawling across the world, rending and tearing. You quickly begin to fight them, but partway through the dream you are struck down, jumping back to wakefulness in kind of a cold sweat for a few moments before you realize that nothing has actually happened to you. So that's all that happens tonight.
Okay.
We save the child. We will save the child.
The
I
next
was raised by a hag, so I'm figuring that not like a D&D witch hag, neutral evil, but basically a hedge witch.
The next morning, the air is slightly dry. Snow still drifts occasionally. And you can taste the salt and something slightly more pungent in the air. The wind whips occasionally whips up abrasive sand, spraying it across your skin. And you can see piles of stones painted red, stacked upon each other, stretching out into the restless gray and black of the ash desert.
I'm seeing a nautiloid.
And
Undersea, underground.
So, at this point, it is time to head forward. Begins just kind of working. Rolf will start following the markers, saying that those are usually used to mark trails. The color red usually indicates the end of a trail, so if we follow it the other direction, we should figure out where the settlement that the trail leads from. And probably be able to find a boat or two.
What language are you speaking in?
Who?
You jibber jabber.
Common.
For whatever reason, nobody else is picking up the common. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was just saying. Whenever I sleep, anyone that's on watch will see basically me and my wolf sort of twitch and and toss and every once in a while and stuff like having bad dreams and stuff.
How do I not speak common?
I think it's just something.
Yeah, I don't have any languages in my thing, actually, looking at it.
Yeah, it's probably just a weirdness with the
add-on.
Well, I was going to say between having the 2024 rules and this being designed for older rules, it's probably just a weird glitch in there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna head towards the town.
Okay. Yep. Now,
Usually I just put my thoughts as they pop into my head that I'm not saying out loud in chat.
Yeah. But that now everybody should have common on their language list.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
So you guys travel for most of the day without too much issue, but the following day, the weather slowly worsens, and you can see a squall blowing down from the north. Visibility shortens, but not to the point where you can't see anything. As you come across a cluster of bleached skeletons and broken wagons. It looks like there are the corpses of 3 dwarves and 2 elves, and 4 wagons here.
Does it seem they were attacked?
You imagine that. It looks like the work of raiders. Most of the goods have been carried off.
No, I guess we can investigate the area. Is there any direction that I can find tracks? Because you said skeletons, so it's probably been way long ago. So
The bones are bleached, so yeah, any tracks would have been obliterated by now.
Yep.
yeah, but I'll look around anyway. So maybe a broken shield or misplaced something that would
Yep.
identify who attacked them. But
You don't find anything like that. You do find a pouch with some diamond dust in it and a couple of pearls with some silver pieces.
They missed the spot.
I guess I'll hand it to Thora or Thistledown, whoever's our party accountant.
What, on how to split up the gold?
Yeah, I don't carry it. I don't keep any. I'm not greedy. But don't try to take my kill. I will grab at you. I will growl at you and snap at you.
Okay.
The liver is mine.
I guess Bathos would fine carrying whatever he has to.
I was just throwing it out there. I mean, it's just in the party sheet. You won't see me taking anything.
That's fine. We don't really have anything that needs to get taken. Or split up, really. So what are we doing now?
Yeah, I guess we investigated the thing, so I guess there's nothing else to do here. Keep moving on towards the city.
Okay.
But I'm going to use Druid Craft to see what the weather's going to be like. To see, do we need to shelter now, or are we going to?
The weather's probably going to turn south within the next few days, but you've got some time before it does.
All right, so next 24 hours we're good to go. Okay, that's Druid Craft.
It's
It's 24 hours, so
it's already as bad as it's going to get for now.
Okay.
All right. So how's City doing?
Bit cold, but Rolf has an extra fur to wrap around her, so she's
Probably,
not too cold.
Ghost might not be able to carry me, but Ghost might be able to actually carry her.
Yeah. She kind of alternates between walking and riding.
All right, I guess continue on.
Okay. The next couple of days sees you climbing out of the sandy wasteland into some low hills. The soil is still somewhat soft and crumbly, but as evening approaches on the third day out, Hrolf points into the distance. He says, "Look there! I think we could reach it tomorrow." And several miles away, atop a hill, you can see light flickering. It's the first sign of other life that you have seen for several days since you left the tower, and it looks like there are several buildings perched on the hill.
Say we go then.
But tonight it is a little too late to make it all the way, so we probably should make camp. But Hrolf seems to be in good spirits, as he believes that tomorrow we'll find either a trade outpost or something like that can get us back on the route we need to get back to the Volve.
I basically say, no fire, town too close, bandits, raiders.
Mm,
And I go find myself a little cubby hole to go in and get Ghost and City to all cuddle up in a pile in a tree root or something. They can take my advice or not.
yeah. Hrolf will kind of. He seems torn. And eventually, what he ends up doing is he ends up digging a small pit and building a fire in there just because it is still so cold and you guys are so wet that he's worried that without some amount of warmth, um, people could wake up with frostbite in the morning. But
That's why they need their own wolf.
he kind of sets it up so that like there would not be any light visible in the distance.
Okay. Anything happen at night?
Nope, you don't have anything happen that night.
So I'll tell Rolf the next morning. No light, good. Smoke, smell, long way. And then I walk off.
The fact that it's heavily raining and snowing means that smoke and stuff isn't going to go very far either.
Okay, that's possible.
So you guys get to about midday and you see Rolf's face start to drop as it becomes clear that this is not a large town. It seems to be just a few small weather-beaten buildings on a plateau with a farmer's field ringing the hill covered in rock.
Yeah,
Looks
well,
like
as Rolf's attitude decreases, Thorn's attitude increases because it's not a big town; it's a small town.
this doesn't even look like a small town. This looks like it is a farmer's crofthold out in the middle of nowhere, and
it's a big town to Thorn.
and the field is covered in rocks, which means it's not been worked in quite some time. So the place looks, as you get closer, it looks to be abandoned. And to the east, you can see a heavier storm beginning to darken the horizon.
All right. Well, then again, I'll use my druidcraft to see what the weather is.
You have probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours before the storm will be upon you, and it is promising to be a bad one. You definitely need to find some shelter for this.
All right, so I'll point that out. I point big storm, shelter, and then I'll say quickly. And I start getting stuff to build the shelter and everything else. So I'm expecting like a blizzard slash.
Well, I mean, you've got 3 buildings on the plateau. You could. That's what Hrolf will recommend is checking those out and seeing if it's possible to shelter in one of those.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because I'm thinking like abandoned buildings. Maybe they're collapsed. Maybe the roof's not there. So basically, doing what we need to make sure we got the shelters. Using the buildings what we can. So just add in if we need to.
Yeah.
Cover some stuff. So.
Is it up on a plateau, or are we on the plateau?
It is slightly elevated onto a plateau, but there is a carved-in walkway leading up to the building, so it's not like you'd have to be free climbing this thing.
Oh, okay.
So
That's the
you can
next I want.
you can easily head up there, and you get there. As you search through the buildings, you realize that they are still sound, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do find 3 skeletons that were apparently slain in their beds several years ago, indicating that the relentless weather of this long and weird winter is causing more and more problems.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
saying they
going-
killed themselves or they were slain in their beds by somebody else?
It's kind of hard to tell considering that it's just skeletal remains left. But considering none of them are holding a weapon of any kind, it's reasonable to assume that they were killed by someone else.
Okay. Do these have raptors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys, hunker down, close and bar the door to keep it from blowing open in the wind, and kind of carefully screen things so that you can build a fire, knowing that heat will be necessary through the night to keep from having any frostbite or ill effects from the cold.
He's just gonna make himself like a little hammock.
Okay. About half an hour after you guys get kind of settled in, you're just finished up eating an evening meal when you hear the door to the building begin to rattle as if something is beating against it.
I'll prepare my daggers, and I'll stay up in the raptors in my hammock for now.
I'll get my bow out and get ready to see what's gonna be going out there.
Like they're banging on the door that we're in, right?
Yes.
So I guess everybody will get ready. Who is it?
So after a few moments, the door bursts open and a figure of a warrior who died in the raid on you guys shambles in. However, he looks to be rather not all there as the stink of decay hits you guys. You hear a clatter and you see the skeletons begin to rise behind you. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Again.
Hey.
All right, Athos, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Seeing as how the skeleton is reanimated, I'm going to leave my dagger in the hammock and pull out my short bow.
Okay.
And staying on the rafters, I'm going to shoot one of the skeletons.
Okay. Well, that will hit. Oh, all right. There, you should be able to see him now.
I guess I'll just okay. And image. And I fucked up. And that's his eye.
Okay. This one will walk over to Asker and take a swing and miss. Oh, sorry. You just put Bardic Inspiration on. No, you didn't. That's Thistledown. Yeah, that Inspiration's got. Okay. He took a swing, missed. Thorn.
All right, bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the zombie. And
Okay.
I'm going to shoot an arrow if I'm not within melee yet, because I backed up in the corner and prepared
Well,
my bow. like you said.
the zombie is currently outside the door.
Can I see it or not?
No. You've got the skeletons inside that you can see.
Okay, then what knocked the door open?
Oh, did I say that? I did. Sorry, my brain is getting to that point. Yes, you can see the zombie. There.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you said we saw it, you described it, and I said okay.
Yeah,
and the
no.
skeletons came to life. So
It's one of those. It's getting towards the end of the night, and my brain is starting to trickle out.
Mushy.
Yeah,
all right, 19 to hit.
that'll hit.
And let me set back my. Yeah, not good damage, but let's see, did it add the? Did it? Did not add my Hunter's Mark.
You didn't have the effect on yourself.
I clicked both the buttons. What is my Hunter's Mark at this level?
A D6.
I'll just roll the D6. I had
Oh,
it.
you-
I selected it. Maybe it had it from previously and unselected it. Maybe.
Yeah, something. You
Right.
applied it to the zombie twice, apparently, but I don't know.
Oh, I thought when it says self in the thing.
Yeah, it should have applied it to him. I think. Hold on, I'm looking. I think it's because they both have the concentration marker on them.
All right. Well, I did 4 more force damage as you're getting that fix. Whatever's doing with it.
There we go. Okay. So, all right, there you go. That's taken care of.
All right. Yeah, I did one of my daily free ones, so I get 2 of them.
Okay.
And if there's anything in there that I can put between us and them, I will. If not, then I'll just stay in my corner and defend myself.
Alrighty. There's not really much to put in there, so skeleton number 3 will start moving and will take a shot at Bathos. And miss. Tora.
All right, I am targeting everybody with fairy fire.
Okay. I'll allow it. Oh, that was a bad fairy fire. Only one of them failed.
Yeah, it's really bad when a zombie fails or doesn't fail.
Yeah, well, this is not your normal just plain everyday zombie. It's a zombie raider, so he's got some skills. Is that everything for you?
Yep.
Ask her. Right.
Oh,
That hits.
for no damage.
That's a dead skeleton.
It was enough.
Damage is damage.
Yep.
Hrolf will try and take a swing at one of the other skeletons. That will hit. And that one goes down. And then he will take his hand axe in the offhand to the third skeleton. That hits. Does a decent chunk to him. Thistledown. He fails.
He mocks the zombie. You have no limbs.
You're just a skeleton in training.
What are you doing?
All right, skeleton. Take a swing at Rolf. And he hits. And then the zombie. Again. The zombie will go for Oscar. Misses badly. And then we'll try and smash Oscar's face with her shield. And miss. Bathos.
Oh, Bathos. Let's go to get the skeleton. It's illuminated.
That hits.
And that is Bathos. As the skeleton is dead.
Yep. All right. Thorn.
Is it? Or am I melee or am I?
Nope,
using what
it's
distance?
stuck at the door. So
All
you
right,
got
I'm going
range.
to. All right, I'm using my longbow again then,
Okay.
and I miss.
All right. So the bowstring snaps back a little strange and smacks you on the side of the head as you release. You are dazed for a round. Tora.
Better call an Uber.
Oh no.
And I also.
Asker? You got this zombie right in your face.
I was showing you how not to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
They all followed your example, apparently.
They're
At
too
least
busy
I do.
laughing at me.
What do you mean?
I still do damage though. I have
I'm not laughing at anybody.
finesse through the grave.
All right. Still get to graze it. That's fine. Is that everything for you?
Oh, I forgot about
I think
that.
it's messing up. I don't think it's
With the
supposed to have the 2 for rage damage.
It has the +2 on there.
Yep.
I
It
said,
does.
I don't think it's supposed to. I think it's just supposed to be my flat
No.
attack modifier.
No, you still
Your
do
rage damage goes off whenever you do deal damage while raging. So yes,
Yep.
you get it.
Okay.
Hrolf's turn. He is going to take his warhammer and make a mighty swing. That will hit.
Yeah, 'cause I actually think like the longbow, I think actually slows it down now.
As long as you have the weapon master.
And he
And Ranger does.
hits it with his hand axe, and it is Thistledown's turn.
Ooh.
Miss. All right. Another swing at Asker. That is a hit. For crappy damage. And the shield bash. That hits. And that's the strength save. All right. Somebody kill this zombie, please.
Oh, zombie.
Somebody's getting bored.
No,
He's getting tired.
I'm getting tired, and dinner just showed up a few minutes ago.
All right. I know that hits a zombie.
That hits.
Yeah.
Nice damage.
And 2 more points of damage. There we go.
Yep. Born.
Alrighty. $11 hit.
Nope. This guy still has the breastplate and shield that he died wearing. Tora. You missed. Asker. That'll hit. Nice. All right, Rolf's turn. Take the warhammer and take a swing at it. Miss. Hand axe. Miss. Thistledown.
You're muted, gentlemen.
My
That's a
bad.
hit.
That one's right in the eye.
Right,
Wham.
right in the eye.
Use all day for damage.
It's still alive.
It's still twitching.
Oh.
Miss. And hit with the shield.
That one is on the low scale.
Rathos. If I thought I had a chance of actually knocking Asker down, I would do the shield bash first, but
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
that is a miss.
I don't even think the Bardic Inspiration is going to be able to save that.
Well, I just told you it had a breastplate and shield, so do with that information as you will.
I'm not using it.
Okay. Thorn.
I can't believe I missed with advantage. Good Lord.
I've missed 3 turns in a row, so I rolled a 3, a 1, a 3, and a 2.
Oh,
Tora.
don't have advantage anymore. That's sad.
Nice.
Believes.
Asker. Oof. That is enough. It is dead.
He's like, Molly!
Don't you hit it.
Rolls a 2 and finishes off the zombie. Nice.
The graze was enough to do it in.
Her graze does as almost damage as my whole sword does with a full whack.
Well, I mean, it would be a lot less if she weren't raging.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm just.
All right. Hrolf is rather rattled by this, saying that, usually those that fall into the sea when they die are taken by hell. But for some reason, it appears this one, Ro, was brought back or followed for us for some reason.
Knowing since my clan actually worships hell and we're followers of hell, I thought if you died on land, all right, and were buried, you were get the hell versus the being things. I thought you had a separate thing if you died at sea. I didn't think hell grabbed you then.
No, hell takes you. Rolf will tell you that hell takes those who die at sea as well, as long as they die in combat. They go to the underworld under Hurst playing.
I thought if you died at sea, it was the worst way to die if you drowned.
Well, if you drown outside of combat, if you're killed and fall into the sea, then you're claimed by hell. But if you just drown because you're at sea and like a storm comes up and overturns you or something like that, that is when you end up in the damned position. But Hrolf will suggest that they burn the corpse. You're able to find enough dry, like hay and other stuff out in one of the outbuildings before the storm's fury reaches full to complete that task.
Okay.
So, and then you guys will get a nice long rest.
Okay. And I roll a d20, I guess.
Yep.
16. So just a normal
It-
normal nightmares.
Normal nightmares, yeah. The only real risk is a 1 or a 2.